Lucas left me behind on that rainy night. He thought I'd show up the next day like nothing had happened, just like I always did, but I forgot everything that happened after I was 16, including him. I went back to the small town in my memories and opened a flower shop. Later, a reality show came to film in the town. Under the gaze of cameras and passers-by, this top celebrity, eyes red, ran towards my flower shop without a care for his image. I had been in the hospital for a week. I tried multiple times to tell the doctor I was perfectly fine, but he insisted I must have amnesia. I laughed out of frustration. Wouldn't I know if I had lost my memory? I said, "Doctor, listen to me. I remember where my home is. I remember my classmates from elementary, middle, and high school. How could I have amnesia? I want to be discharged. I'm really fine." Seeing him unmoved, I cried, "Doctor, please have mercy on me. I don't have much money left in my bank account. My phone is broken, and my family must be worried sick." He looked at me silently for a long while, then nodded helplessly. Fine. Walking out, I took a deep breath of fresh air. I couldn't stand the smell of disinfectant anymore. The midday sun was warm. I scratched my head, looking at the somewhat unfamiliar surroundings. Asking for directions along the way, I went to a store and bought a new phone. I stared blankly at the device in my hand. Only then did I remember that I had thrown away the crushed old phone along with the SIM card long ago. I asked for directions again and went to get a new phone plan. At that moment, a large screen on the International Trade Center building was playing an interview with a celebrity. Many people were standing in front of it. I passed by them. Some fans were excitedly explaining to older people who asked who he was. "Ma'am, sir, his name is Lucas Sterling. He's the new top star. He's handsome and a great actor. Please support him." Hearing this, I looked up curiously at the big screen. The host smiled and said, "Now let's look at the most frequent question in the comments. Does someone as handsome as Lucas Sterling have an unrequited love?" The man was very handsome, with distinct eyebrows and bright eyes. He smiled slightly and said, "For now, no." The girl sitting next to him covered her mouth and giggled. She had a fresh, girl next door look. She said, "I thought you were going to say yes. Give me some gossip." People around me whispered about how well they matched. I blinked, feeling the man looked somewhat familiar, then shook my head. Who doesn't find celebrities familiar? I continued walking without stopping. After the interview, Lucas returned backstage. He looked around but still didn't see me. His face darkened as he asked his agent, "Where is Mia?" The agent looked troubled. "I don't know. I can't reach her either. Did something happen to Mia?" Hearing this, Lucas felt a moment of panic. But then he remembered how he had left me alone at the hotel that day. He thought I was probably just throwing a tantrum again. Thinking of this, he relaxed and told his agent, "Text her. If I don't see her tonight, I never want to see her again." After buying everything and settling my affairs, I looked at my empty hands. Was I robbed while traveling? I bought a plane ticket back to Salt Lake City and sat waiting to board. I lowered my head to download and log into necessary apps on my phone. A commotion came from the entrance. I turned to look. It was a big scene. Many people were surrounding something in the center, while others filmed with phones and cameras. Seemed like someone famous. I lowered my head again. Suddenly, the doctor's words echoed in my mind. "You definitely forgot something." Forgot something? Forgot what? It seemed I really did forget something. It felt like a section was missing from the tape of my memory. I looked at the big star again. He was going through security. When he took off his mask and sunglasses, I felt like I should have seen him somewhere. Oh, it's that new top star, Lucas Sterling. A few months later, I was lying on a rattan chair in the flower shop. The midday breeze was warm as I watched the students with youthful faces just getting out of school. After returning to my grandparents' home in my memory, the house was empty. Only two black and white photos of the elderly couple smiling kindly hung on the wall. Looking at the empty house, a wave of bitterness surged in my heart.